A grim and perilous game.
Hello, we're live. My intro has disappeared on me that I had set up before this. Oh, wait, there it is. 1 second.
Rewind.
There we go. There's my intro. All right. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the continuation of Dark Astral, where we are doing a conversion of a classic Fantasy Flight adventure, The Edge of Darkness. And we're looking at just how easy it is to run these old Dark Heresy adventures using Dark Astral. So I just realized I got to get Nora's name fixed on the overlay. So let's go ahead and do introductions while I do that. Brandon, what's going on, man? Good to see you. Thank you for joining us. Oak, are you there? I know you went and you were just cloaked on us. Are you still there?
Yeah, telling the wife goodnight.
All right, we'll hop to Evan then. Evan, go ahead. Tell people what you have going on with your channel and tell them about Dimmy.
Sure. I am streaming at twitch.tv/EvanCF. I've been playing a lot of Final Fantasy 14. It's been really fun. And I'm playing Dimmy. I had to change his last name because he will eventually become what will be known as Mandalorian. So he's Dimmy DeLorean.
Oh my god.
And he will create, he is the first Mandalorian with a lightsaber, also a tracksuit and great chest hair, gold chain.
Oh
He
my
is, but right now he's looking a little bit more grungy because that was the mission. So he's not quite his full. His
You're
chest
wearing,
hair's still out.
You're wearing like dusters, big heavy
Yeah.
dusters.
So he's a big duster, and underneath it's a track jacket. So
Well,
tracksuit.
he blends it. Yeah.
What's Demi's subscriber count like after?
Oh yeah.
Oh
What's
my god!
Check his social
mean,
blade.
He is just insane. He's blowing up after that whole thing and grabbing a lightsaber. He is the man of fame. That's why the Inquisitors want him, because they're trying to give like a, a new side to the, like a modern face to the Inquisitors.
Sure. Yeah, they're trying to get the young kids in, right?
Right. Look how cool this is.
Didn't we say you were like the Jake Paul of?
I don't think that's what I got. No, you didn't say that to my face.
Oh, I thought that's what we implied. Oh,
What?
sorry.
No,
The Jake Paul of Dark Astral. Anyways, Jeff, what do you got going on? And tell us about Centaurus. I almost said Sagittarius again.
Yeah, I'm playing Centaurus. He's a clergist, which is just kind of more on the tech side of profession. He can also heal, which has come in handy so far in this adventure. Playing tonight and Tuesday night's game, on Friday's Ash game, and working on another supplement for Zweihander. There's a preview for that, free preview for that on drive-thru right now. It's going to be Divinity Unleashed, which deals with a bunch of starter divine professions and new spells. So that's what we've been working on lately. That's about it.
Yeah, you guys got a lot of projects on the go. Very busy. The triumphant return of Nora, back joining us.
There
I
we go.
worked very hard last week on getting this Roll20 Zweihander compendium up and running.
Yeah, it's mostly moving and put together now, and any sort of hiccups have already been sort of like ironed out on my end. So like we're trying to get it moving, and I'm very happy that it's finally out and available to the public. I'm super happy to be coming back for La Frencha as well, though.
Yes, it's good to have you back.
It.
Very good to have you back. Oak, you've reappeared. Go ahead, tell us about Savos.
Hey, so I'm playing Savos, who is the Astro Templar of I think it's the agility build he picked. So he can ignore reloading costs for his weapons,
which is pretty good in a battle.
Yeah, except that he always does better with a melee weapon.
Yes, he does. Now he's got a chainsword.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So speaking of which, what happened last week?
Oh man.
It was only a week ago. It's not like we had a 2 week
There's a
gap like we
big
had sometimes.
monologue from the doctor telling
Yeah.
us everything, and there's a body with
Yeah,
secret
found it.
compartments. There was nothing in there, right? Though
But there was those white
No.
like tendrils that were moving
Yeah,
that
some
were found inside of
creature.
his lungs, I believe.
Some
Yeah.
Xenos tech.
Right. Forbidden tech.
Right. Yeah, and he was just like a common miner.
Right. Unemployed.
Just normal.
Yeah, he lost his
normal
job
guy.
like what, 60 days ago, 32 days
wrote some
ago,
stuff
come up
somewhere.
missing.
Right. His sister hasn't seen him in a while.
Yeah.
That's the only
Went to
Family
Systematic
that
failure
is-
tissue rejection from an organ. 32 days, 8 to 10 days since he's gotten the grafts. Sister's name's Lily. That's all I got.
and went to talk to the sister. Then we
Yeah.
went to a bar where he hangs out and had some ruffians jack with us. We
Yeah,
left. They tailed
the
us, and
Union
then we got in
Hall.
an alley fight.
So you got and you guys got a little bruised in that fight.
Yeah.
But you came out on top. You ended up also with a chain sword, a pump shotgun, and a couple of las pistols.
Yeah, or something.
Something
Yeah.
like that.
No, they were
Yeah.
auto pistols.
Auto
Yeah,
pistols.
auto pistol,
Yeah. I'm not giving you that alien tech. Only Mandalorian over there has that.
That's right.
Dimmy the Mandalorian.
Mando.
What a loser. Dimmy.
Whoa, what do you mean?
I'm just kidding. Dimmy, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I'm just joking.
He gets the plasma sword. He's the
Oh, yeah, the
coolest looking
plasma
guy
sword's
we
cool.
have.
He's just he's like a weird YouTuber.
Hey,
I'm just kidding.
That's all right.
It's said with
Poor
love,
Dimmy.
Dimmy. It's said with love. I would totally watch your channel if you were real. No, I wouldn't.
Oh,
So let's pick up. So yeah, you guys were there. You were heading to go hopefully see the sister in the Habstack 117, I believe it was. I'll put you.
It was
back
right
on
down the
that.
way because we blindfolded this
Yeah, we
guy
had a-
so he wouldn't see
yeah,
where we're
Oh,
taking.
that's
in
right. We
question.
did leave one guy alive.
Yeah. So, did we want to go take him to the sisters, or we want to take him to an alley?
I think we were talking about taking him to the sister's building, not necessarily bringing him to her apartment. Just so he doesn't know. Make a connection.
Where were you taking him? Sorry.
Interrogate.
Where though? Elsewhere.
Well, we talked about alleys, and then it was mentioned maybe taking back to the sister's building
All right. Yeah. All right. No, I just wanted to know
because
where
it was
we're headed.
closest.
Just want to know where we're headed. Oh, I also
Yeah,
gave
it's
you
right
back.
to the
the
Habstack.
other way. I gave you back all of your fortune. There we go. So you have
Okay,
full
cool.
fortune for the session.
Good.
Just to be kind.
Right.
Just a tiger head.
Nice.
Just to be nice. So you have all your 5-year fortune
No.
back.
Are those
And-
tiger heads on there? Is that what that is?
That's from the book. That's from
Yeah.
Dark
Yeah.
Astral. And when you
Yeah.
flip it,
the
it's
Joe
like this.
Exotic tiger heads.
Yeah, it's the Joe Exotic Tiger Heads. But when you flip it, it's the servitor. Right?
Then we also found, well, wasn't it I lost my damn notes. The guy who was killed, his buddy. Did we get
Oh,
his
shit,
name?
Yeah, so you got information
he
about
was-
him, and he's hanging
Right.
out at the church, you're told.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we have to go to the church. We have to talk to Lily.
Which is like the other side of
Those
town.
were our two. Okay.
Southern Templum.
So,
which is
okay. Yeah.
Number 11
okay.
on your map. Southern Templum.
We got to get some stuff from this dude first.
Yeah.
All right, so you head to number
Agreed.
8 to go see if Lily's home.
Well, we want to. Is there like an alleyway
You're in
near
an
it, or
alleyway.
like when you enter like apartments sometime? Well, this might not be that fancy. Like when there's like the mud room and stuff before you go up the stairs to all the apartments, like the entryway. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I
Maybe we
understand.
take
Like
him
where
in
you
there.
buzz in.
Yeah. Maybe we try to like get him inside there or something. I don't know.
We want to interrogate the guy, but not
In public.
right in the middle. Exactly.
Yeah, in the middle. Remember
They
the
get, like,
hole
the
in the
basement
wall too, where
area
like, I
with-
punch straight through the wall, and there's like a kid looking
Yeah.
through at you, and
Yeah, like
What's
the
going
basement or
on?
the laundry
Yeah,
room
yeah,
or
the laundry
something.
room, down by the
so-
boiler room. Something.
Yeah.
sure. All right, you guys. Yeah, there's tenements all over, hapstacks as they're called. You guys could duck into one, like in the back door or the front entrance of one. Like they're not locked like an apartment. This is a pretty rundown area, so you can go like into the stairwell of one of those. As you guys are making your way down the street, though, to go rough this guy up, you spot a familiar face. You spot Lavrentia. I think I said that right, Nora. I always mess it up. Who was sent down here a couple days before you on the same mission.
You probably saw my video.
What was that?
My video. You probably saw. That's how you found us. You know, I've been recording all our stuff.
Who are you?
All our clandestine.
You know, I'm Diddy. I pull out the track jacket, show him the track suit and the big hair. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
And then I recognize the Space Marine, and I'm like, oh, hi.
Davos, yeah. Two of you fighting side by side.
Yeah.
I'm glad you could catch up with us.
Yeah, I've been bar hopping. I think I caught up, or I think I figured out where you were. So I'm glad you haven't moved too far.
Follow the
No, but
trouble.
this
No,
one says
yeah.
we're being broadcast.
Now, are you guys
clandestine
carrying
missions are
this
being
person?
broadcast.
Are y'all carrying this person around just like unconscious, or what's the?
I think
Plan.
he's not unconscious. I think he's just gagged and bound. I think he's conscious though.
Yeah, I don't think
we're
he's
just
unconscious. I'm
pushing
not gonna
him.
say he's not unconscious. He's
Yeah.
he's gagged and
He
bound.
can
him.
be. And punch him in the mouth with a sword. Pommel.
Yeah, we are kind of dragging him along, though, I would say.
Yeah.
Yeah, you guys are walking in a group, and you've got
Yeah.
him in the middle. We'll
Weekend
say.
at Bernie's.
Yeah. Yeah.
Jimmy the Carpathian. It's a Ghostbusters 2 reference for you, Evan. I know it's before your time. You might not get it.
Everything's before his time.
Anyways,
Just
We're-
sort of up nod toward him. I was like, what'd he do?
I just
He's
come
gonna
with a
help
gun at
us
my
out.
chest. And it's all gashed open with from a chainsword. Messed with the wrong people.
Good enough for me. Let's get him out of the public eye.
And they tried ambushing us in a alleyway. They'd been following us from a place we were trying to get information from.
Yeah, so you guys find a hap stack, and you would just want to go through the front and take him into like the entranceway or into a stairwell or
Yeah, if
down
there's
the
someplace where
stairwell
we
down
kind
to
of
the
like where you
basement.
can go down to
a
like a boiler
Yeah.
room basement.
boiler room / storage area. You go down there. It's like dirty, festering. There's things crawling in the shadows as you enter. You swear you hear like whispers in the darkness. You're not quite sure you're alone, but you've taken him off the streets. There may be dregs around. What do you want? What do you want to do with this guy?
look at me.
Looking, there's not an interrogation skill.
I know. I was trying. I was just looking.
There
at what I-
is.
There is,
I mean,
actually.
hold on.
There is, yeah.
Yeah.
Trained. Shit, I'd have to flip to fail.
Yeah. I know. I don't think I have.
I did not know that.
You know, I don't have it.
Willpower, interrogation,
Yeah. I
flip
don't
to
have
fail.
no intimidate. Well, we can attempt to intimidate him.
Laverentia, are you skilled in interrogation any?
I am not. I'm more of a
Wheeler dealer.
yeah. I'm
Well,
more
let's
here.
let's just do this old school, and we'll grab some water, throw it on his face, get him to wake up, and we'll
Okay.
just do the old, crack the
Waterboarding.
knuckles.
I mean, I have a plasma
And-
sword. We could just shine it in his face. I mean, I'd probably scare the shit out of him.
Yeah.
You always do the old intimidate. Yeah. That's
Yeah.
always an option as well. You don't have interrogation. You
Good
can try and
cop, bad cop.
intimidate him. So, yeah, you what? Slap him. You don't have any water, I'd say. You slap him around, and
Yeah.
he comes to. He's all bruised up. He looks at the group of you. Who was there? Are the people there? He looks at you, Dimmy, and he spits at you.
What the fuck?
Did you get that on camera?
I try to dodge
Go
it so
ahead,
it's not on
kill
camera.
me. Kill me like the others. Finish me off. You're not gonna get anything from me.
So easy to give up.
No, he spit on Dimmy. He said, "Kill him."
Yeah, I'm saying he's so easy to give up. You're not going to get anything from him.
Yeah,
So you can't
Kill
even
him.
be bought, huh?
slit his throat.
Well, fortune.
I mean, we could make it a bit easier for him if he cooperates. Doesn't have to be a easy death. That can be his decision.
Yeah, we won't want this to get spread to the rest of his family either, would we?
So why are you following us?
Because you were causing trouble at the bar. We don't like new people. We don't like new faces.
We were drinking. Isn't that what the bar's for?
For locals.
Hang on,
Why
I
don't you
got
take,
others
hey, why don't you
off.
take the next transit out of here?
What was, and I don't recall, what was the guy's name again that we're investigating?
His name was it Saul?
Saul?
Yeah, Saul Arbest.
Saul.
Better call Saul.
So tell us what you know about Saul.
Who?
I'm gonna take out my. Let me see if this would be fitting or not.
What are you all talking about? Said, finish this off. Kill me already. Like you did the others.
It was you who attacked us. We didn't attack you. We were just self-defense.
It was Oku who jumped. It was Savos who jumped them. He was waiting for them around the corner, then he was just like grinning with his chain blade or whatever. Alright, he spits on Savos now.
Nice. It's not me this time.
Yeah.
Is this all you
What is it
wanted?
we-
You just want to bring me down to a boiler room and just stand around me?
Yes, it takes some time. Interrogation's very serious.
You're not very good at this, and he spits on you again, Jimmy. He tries to headbutt you this time. He launches at you.
I will pull out the plasma blade and just kind of put it. I'll put it into one of his knees. Just shh.
Oh, that's okay. That's okay. He's gonna try and headbutt you. He terribly misses. He's leaning up against the wall, his arms are tied, and he lunges forward at you, and you just kind of sidestep, and he trips and he falls on the ground.
Okay.
Have we had enough, or does anyone want to try anything?
I mean, I don't think he's really that useful.
I don't think so either.
He's gonna cap him.
Yeah, we'll just
Corruption.
off him.
Corruption, that's murder.
All right.
Alright.
How much?
Centaurus is alright. He's defenseless, he's tied up. You're just gonna shoot him? You're just gonna kill him?
I mean, yeah.
he's
for it.
already dead.
Oh man, that's 9 corruption right there.
All right.
All right. All right, whatever.
He
worth it.
he doesn't have it. I'm not worried about money or weapons, but he doesn't have any mark like his little gang mark or what.
Oh yeah, he had
you
the
have
gang
anything
mark.
like that?
He had the mark that you saw back at the Union.
And what is that
drinking house.
on
It was on a patch on his coat.
Okay, I'm gonna cut that patch off.
Ooh. Okay.
Grab it.
All right, you have a patch. All right, so you exit this tenement.
go.
You're back on the
Yeah.
streets. It is getting darker. Remember, it is getting dark out. As it's getting darker and further into dusk, it is getting almost pitch black around here. The street lights aren't doing much. And I think you guys were warned at some point last time
We
too
were
not to
We
be
were.
out after
outside,
dark.
Yeah, we were for sure.
Sorry about that.
Let's get let's get to the sisters, maybe.
Hapstack 717, number 8 on your
Yeah.
map.
Close.
Yeah.
All right.
So Zabos, as you were standing guard, he wasn't giving anything up, so we just took him out.
He spit on you, Savos.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
So-
Centaurus just offed him.
Not a problem.
It took corruption. He didn't see anything. He had no problems with that either.
Uh,
Okay, so Hapstack 717 is a boxy gray block decorated with an arched window, and it surrounds stacked tiers of carved scarab blazons. So you guys make your way up to this thing. It is covered in graffiti and completely vandalized. All of like the road signs in this area have kind of like they've been removed. All the bad kids have taken them away. And the outside of the building is also scorched with burn marks. Looks like there was a fire here at some point.
I think we knew about that, right? There was fire. I thought we heard something about fire.
I think there's fire and scorch marks all over this place. It's a pretty rough area that you're down in. So the main entrance doors have been broken open, and much of the foyer is vandalized. It's been scavenged through. There's just broken glass everywhere, broken furniture. Like, you know, there's like little waiting couches and chairs sometimes in the front areas of buildings. They're smashed. There's a potted plant turned upside down and soil everywhere, and the plant itself is long dead. And this place has completely been scavenged. The elevator doors, when you approach them, they seem to be stuck open. And there's just a black void in front of you. There's no elevator there itself, just the shaft.
Sure.
Well, there are stairs we can go up.
Yeah,
There-
obvious staircase or
There is a staircase. The door has been ripped off. Broken glass everywhere. You look into the stairwell and it's decorated with damaged murals depicting active and happy workers. Times gone by.
yeah.
As you walk up the stairs, your boots press down and like crunch down on broken glass, and you kind of shudder every time you do that. And you stop and you listen. You swear you could hear like a muffled voice echoing down a hallway. You could hear like a door creaking, but you can't quite pinpoint where it's coming from.
Let's just head up to the sisters and hands on guns or hands on whatever you have.
Yeah. There's definitely a sense of like dread. You guys are kind of like unease. You're going into, as far as you know, you're going in the Lion's Den, right? This was his house. This place looks completely abandoned. Why don't we go ahead and let's do a stress test? Let's do an easy resolve test here.
Okay.
Good thing I'm so resolvey now. Easy.
Any cameras or anything here?
Oh,
Or no?
good question. You can go ahead and do a scrutinize for me. It would be a
Okay.
routine
Then I'll-
scrutinize.
Okay, I'll do my stress.
Savos, you're
test.
good. You don't take any stress. Ooh, Dimmy just
Barely.
avoid stress.
What's that? Yeah.
All right. I think I can now replace resolve with guile.
Ooh, what's your guile like?
So
Ooh,
I
that was
don't know.
close.
That's my next.
It's under Guile's under fellowship, if I remember correctly.
Yes. So 45 either way. I don't have any specialization in guile, but still. So resolve. Where is that? That's its own skill as well, right?
Yes.
Resolve, yeah, that's under
willpower.
willpower.
That is better than my willpower of 40. So I will do
Guile
guile.
it
Good.
is.
Cool.
Is that like talking
Oh,
yourself
nice roll.
into like, this isn't that bad, it's not that bad, I can, yeah. Lying to yourself? Is that what it represents?
It's
I think?
the gallows humor, yeah,
Gallows.
pretty much. Where it's just like I'm just gonna accept pretty much whatever comes to pass, and if I die, I die. Like
So good.
Here's that scrutinize.
Oh. You're looking for cameras, and you don't see cameras, but you swear one of the doorways shooting off onto one of the floors, you see someone look at you and then dart away. Out of the corner of your eye.
Level we're on or up a level or so?
The level you're on, as you're kind of like passing it up the stairwell,
Right,
winding up
right,
the stairwell, you all of a sudden you look back and you swear you see someone dart away from you.
And I'll say, hold on, and I'll run to that door to go take a look.
Yeah, you throw open the door and you see a long hallway going in either direction. Some of the doors are closed, some of the doors are hanging open, and you can hear skittering coming from the far end of the hallway, echoing down it. The hallway that you're looking down.
And we still have a couple floors to go to the
You do,
sisters,
yeah.
right? Say, I don't like this. I think someone's watching us.
It's like, have you seen that show, Scooby Doo?
No.
It was
I
old
Oh,
Mr.
okay,
James.
well, you know.
One of those
They
ancient
come from
hollow
different
projectors.
places, you know. It is like that. They go through rooms like this. Yeah, it's okay.
Uh-oh.
In one door, out the other.
I'll pull out my lightsaber.
You're
So
using a
it's probably all
charge every time you
manner
do
of
that.
rodents.
I have like 99 charges. No, that's the wrong game. I don't know how many charges I have.
I think it was 90.
Probably has a cell.
Yeah.
Whatever, I don't care. I pull it out anyways. I
Keep going.
do what I want.
All right, you keep going. All right.
Centaurus is a little freaked out, though.
Sounds good. All right, well, yeah, you never know what's lurking behind you now. So you guys make it up another 3 flights, and you finally get to the floor that Saul's chamber was supposed to be on. You make your way down the hallway. There's no signs of activity, no signs of life, and you make a beeline right for Saul's chamber itself. And you find that the door is ajar, and it looks like it's been like kicked open, like the lock is torn on the door, and someone's broken into this place.
And we knew the sister lived with him, right? That was what
You
we were
knew
told.
that yes, she was staying with him.
Okay.
I just look at
Run
the others
out.
like that. Be ready for trouble. Kind of look, and I'll get the chain sword ready. I'm not going to activate it, but I want to bust through the door.
You're just gonna kick the door down.
Yeah. Oh, it's
All right.
already broken. I'm just going to kick
You
it.
kick
out of
it
the
open
way.
and it swings and it kind of hangs cockeyed once you kick it open, and you see an 8 meter by 8 meter box chamber. There's a washroom in one section. There's a single arced window, and you can see over in one of the corners. There's a very poor makeshift hiding place. There seems to be a figure huddled down behind a bed, shaking. And they got an overcoat over them that looks almost too big. You just see their back, and they're shaking with their back to you, wearing this large overcoat.
The sister's name was Lydia, or what? Did we know?
Lily Arbist.
Lily Arbus. Just
Her head turns around. You can see that when she turns, you can see that she's clutching a rucksack to her chest, and she looks completely frightened. Who are you?
be calm. We're here. We're researching what happened to your brother.
Oh, what about my brother? What do you know about him?
Not much, unfortunately. That's where we're hoping to find some information from you. I lower the weapon and put it away. Look to the others to do the same.
Yeah, but I'm gonna stand at the doorway and look out in the hall. He's
Sure.
still freaked out a little bit.
Yeah, Livrencha's waiting by the door as well.
So your door looked like it was already kicked in before we arrived. Is someone harassing you, or
No,
are you all right?
No, there's these things that come out in the night and they take people. I assume it was them.
What things?
Weird creatures, combinations of man and machine.
Ah,
I look at our tech priest, our admech,
just like him.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, well, yeah.
like this. Point at him, or
Oh,
different.
Jeff's character is the tech priest
Yeah.
now?
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
not like him. Bastardizations, horrible, ugly things. Their flesh is melted and melded with these.
Hmm.
I can hear all this, right? Would you
Yeah,
say this
oh,
was
yeah.
an 8x8 room? Okay.
Yeah.
What, were they walking or
Walking, some
floating.
fly. They're strange, bizarre creatures. Bastardizations
recently or for a long time?
for a few weeks now. They have translucent skin and they have grafted metal over their organs and reinforced metal
yeah.
bracings and these terrible glowing eyes.
Almost like white tendrils like this, right?
You don't have them with you.
Yeah, I know, but I'm like,
given the jar with the.
I'm mimicking it. I know I don't have them.
She goes, I don't know what white
Dog
tendrils.
Bird Man
What are you
isn't
talking
real.
about?
He can't hurt you.
Listen, you're here about salt. So, yeah, okay. I reported him missing. I didn't even notice he was gone until a few days afterwards. It was. I had a contract to work up Hive, and I was too worn out to care. But to be honest, Saul had been drinking a lot, drowning his sorrows and sleeping it off. By the time I realized that he'd vanished, he'd been gone for days. And yeah, I tried looking for him everywhere. I even went into the workers' unit to look for him. Did you guys? You didn't go there, did you?
No,
They were no help.
but unfortunately for you, your brother is dead.
She shudders and she goes to skin. What? My brother's dead?
Yes, he either was used as an experiment or sold himself for money for heretical technology. Apparently, he was working as a courier of sorts as well. There's a hidden compartment in his chest
What?
for illicit goods.
What's in the rucksack?
My belongings. I want to leave. I want to get out of here. I was too afraid. Those creatures.
Do you
Anything
know
that's-
anybody he may have talked to in desperation? Money or
His best friend. He may have gone and spoken to him. I know he's kind of hanging around the church these days. He might be your best bet. There's also you go to Sykes' yard. He's a reclamator around here, and he seems to know a little bit of everything that's going on.
Sykes Yard?
Sykes' yard, number
Sykes.
10 on your map.
On the way.
say the bar was not too friendly where
She
he
says,
frequent.
Listen, I went and told the constable here what had happened when he had disappeared, and he seemed angry when I told him that. I don't know what's going on. Why would you be angry when you tell someone that they disappeared?
Maybe he was involved too.
Unless
don't know,
he was
but
working for him, and
He made me swear to the God Emperor never to mention this again, and especially not to any other enforcers.
Whoopsie!
Is there anything of Saul's still here? Or any paperwork that he would have looked at or used recently in the last month or two?
She shakes her head. No, there's nothing left here. Someone or something has come through here, as you can tell by the door.
Are they still coming through, or is that ended that you know of?
They're still coming through every night. Every night, more and more people vanish to these things. I stayed here one night, just one night, hoping foolishly that Saul would come home. But I'm done. I'm leaving here now.
Would you like us to escort you, maybe?
perhaps we should stay
Or
here
wait
tonight.
till the morning?
Yeah.
Morning would be safer. Also, we could stay here
Right.
and may possibly ambush these things if they.
I don't
Right.
have the money to leave,
Agreed.
though. Could you spare some money for me?
Sure, we could do that.
We could spare some money.
Do I have?
You probably have somebody on one of your followers
They-
list that could set her up. a
That's
place.
right. We could get you a donation. Don't worry. It's real easy. Go fund you.
Go fund you. All right. So
We were
it is
given
getting
a
late. So you just want to hole up here and
Yeah.
and spend the night.
Yeah, and just like take
I bet.
watches.
Yeah.
All right. What's the watch order?
I can be first since I already got my lightsaber, and I think I'm the least injured compared to Lavrentia.
No,
Unless we want to do like two people at a
Did
time.
we
I'm the only
not
one that,
do,
I think I'm the only
uh,
one that's injured.
We got hurt, so
I'm moderate. And I can try healing us again in the morning, though. That's the good thing. In Lavrentia, we got like a money pouch. I don't remember exactly how much money, but they
It's
gave us some
150?
money up front. Yeah.
yeah.
So we do have
That's
some
good.
money.
Well, I'll watch first.
excellent.
Dami's up first. Who's second? Who's third? Who's
Oh.
fourth?
I'll be last.
I'll go third.
Puts me second.
All right. So you guys hunker down for the night. There's just the single bed in there that Lily was hiding behind. Otherwise, like I said, this is a little 8 meter by 8 meter square. There's not much more to it. Where you guys want to keep watch? You're gonna be in the hallway posted up. You want to be inside the apartment.
We
kinda
try
with
to
the
make
door
like a
closed?
barricade type deal in the front, and then just have people kind of poke out.
A barricade.
It'd almost be nice to try to grab one of these things if it comes in, though.
Yeah. This was out during
Yeah,
my
but you guys are
watch,
going to be sleeping. I mean, we're not going to. I can't just defend 4 people that are just
Yeah,
sitting
but
there.
if you hear something, you go, hey,
Yeah,
kick
you
them.
yell. We're going to be sleeping with our weapons beside us.
Yeah.
So they'd be behind the door, so when they come in, you can shut the door.
Yeah.
Trap them.
That's what. Yeah. I mean, that's what I'm doing. I'm hoping to catch one of these.
Okay.
A barricade's not going to stop anything. You already know that. So
Yeah, but give us some cover. We don't know what these things do.
All right.
This sounds very heretical to our admin.
yeah, I know. It's
Laventia, on your watch, you can hear. You're sitting there listening. You can almost hear like glass crunching underneath someone's foot, and you go on edge, and then it just stops. You can hear skittering coming from the hallway, and it stops. And you kind of go on edge. What do you want to do when you start hearing noises out in the hallway? Every once in a while.
I just sort of like move very quietly over to the door, trying to not give away that we're awake. I very silently nudge Savos, move my way over.
All right, you nudge Savos. You don't have like deep sleeper or something like that where you don't wake up. Savos.
No, I don't have light sleeper either. Though.
So Savos, you open your eyes and just kind of like look around, get familiar with where you are again. It takes a moment to sink in, and as you do so, you can hear like crunch of debris out in the hallway.
I'll remain laying where I am, but ready to spring up.
Okay.
And if anyone else is near me, even if it's within distance, like with the sword, I'll reach out and like tap their foot or shoulder, or whatever.
The sword.
Yeah, just something where I don't have to move a lot, but I can reach out.
You flick the switch and the chain starts going. Just put it right up to your ear. Yeah. All right.
You didn't need this toe, right?
Yeah. You're sitting there, and all of a sudden, out of the darkness, you see a pair of glowing red eyes in the doorway. And then another one, and another one, and another pair, and another pair, and another pair. And they're all peering through the doorway. And we're going to go to initiative, I suppose.
So we're not awake.
Well, you're the only one who's not awake, I think.
Or
whoever was closest to me is who I don't know who it was.
Yeah, I don't know.
Set you up here on the map.
You want to be 1 or 2?
I don't know if Nora recognizes this map, but we use
two.
this for a cyber. Were you in that cyberpunk game with the apartment?
I think I was.
Yes.
Oh, I was in this one. Yeah, this was the fun one.
Recycling maps.
Well, they're the same color as us. They must be good guys.
Oh, they must be good guys, because I'm just recycling all of Ken's fantastic tokens that he put on here, or that he created for this. All right, so let's roll initiative. Let me get this all set up.
Well, at least I'm in the back, so I guess I don't mind.
Damn, I'm
Oh yeah, will we roll
trying to think.
+9?
Was it? Who was Savos? Which one
That's
were
me.
you?
I'm the Minotaur.
The
looking
big
one.
Minotaur.
Okay.
You're...
So is this me?
Yeah, that one, because Evan's the one with the
Okay.
light,
I'm
with
the
the
light.
sword.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just put a
all
dot
right.
on your color. That's what I did. I put the orange dot, so I know what.
Oh,
Put a
okay.
dot on
There
it.
you go. There you go. So
I rolled a 10.
So did I, though.
for initiative, come on.
Oh, whoops, mine's 13.
Hold on. I'm still finding where the damn.
I'm gonna put my name on my token too. So. Oh.
So I guess you woke me up then if I'm right next to you on the map.
Oh, that's right. There's not an initiative button, right?
No, I think you just gotta roll it.
Okay. You just have to.
No.
Okay. Okay.
Ooh.
Cool.
Make initiative.
Note to self. What's your total,
That's.
Jeff?
I'm 11. I rolled terrible. Yeah. Rolled a 2. Yeah. Initiative button.
All right, so Lavrentia, on your
It'd be
watch,
12,
you're the
wouldn't
most
it?
alert. You're the most awake right now. You are going first. You see all these eyes, and they're kind of like stacked on top of one another. From you can tell, like just a pair appears in front, and then another one above it, another one beside it, another one above it, and it hasn't entered the room yet. Whatever this thing or these things are.
All right. Could I have gotten a shotgun between last mission and this, or not, or gotten rid of my shotgun rather,
Oh, gotten rid of it? Yes.
and you gotten an assault rifle in its place?
I don't think we handed out anything that flashy for this mission. You guys,
Yeah,
it was
we
more
had to
like
scale down, but we do have a
carry and
shotgun
conceal
here.
weapons. You do have I know, but
There's a pump shotgun.
you
But
do have a pump shotgun now. But what else
shotgun,
did you guys?
Malay's
what were the-
pistol.
you can give
auto
Eventually
pistol,
one of
pump
the-
shotgun.
I'm sorry.
the
that's
auto
right.
pistols from the last
Yeah.
encounter.
Yeah, the only cool thing we have is the plasma sword, really.
All right, I'll go for I'll just keep the shotgun then. And yeah, big boom. Right out the gate. For the guy in front.
The cone template,
Go
isn't it?
for it. Roll it. Is
Hit
it
roll.
shrapnel? Does it have a cone template?
It does not, unfortunately. Oh God.
Ooh, you have 5 fortune. Would you like to use one?
5
Oh,
whole
you rolled
fortune.
it. You rolled it with your easy modifier on too.
Oh, reroll.
Oh,
Standard difficulty reroll.
Yeah.
House rule: if it's rolled incorrectly, you reroll again, no matter how good or bad it was.
wonderful. Submit.
That is a success.
That's a hit. Yay!
You level your shotgun. And it echoes out in this room. Everybody, if you weren't awake, you're awake now. Ah!
Nice.
Darius wakes up. You
Thank
hear
you. Yeah.
little Lily go, "Oh my god!" And she rolls behind the bed with her rucksack. 9 damage, huh?
Yes, and I also have punishing. So what does that do one more time? I think it's another D6
D6?
if I
Yeah, if you want to
use
Spend an
the
AP.
AP.
spend an AP, roll another D6 and throw it on that 9. Roll a 6.
All right.
13 points of damage.
13.
Nice.
Yeah. I like it.
And that's for this boy right here. And I will go around the corner and take cover.
Roll me 2d6, please, for chance of injury. As the shotgun echoes out in the hallway, and all of a sudden you hear, "Ooh," as it finds its mark.
Oh man, this is just some random dude.
Oh, no injury on random dude. Savos, you're up next.
Nice.
I'm going to just get up by the wall, wait to see if something comes in.
Let's put some battle music on. Sorry.
I can't really move. I'm trying to get up on the wall. The grid's not even there. I'm trying to hide around that corner.
Here we go. There's the music Evan loves. All right. Recycled maps for the win. So you're just going to move there? Are you going to fire, or are you just going to move there and wait?
I'm getting ready to activate the chainsword.
And that's it? That's all you're doing for your turn?
Yep.
All right. It's these things' turn.
Oh, okay, good.
So this first one who's injured...
Hey, there's nothing like held actions in this, though, is there?
No, there is
Yeah.
not.
Or
Well, you can move down the initiative order.
right.
But not like the first thing that comes with the close to me I attack kind of thing.
Correct.
Yeah, there's a quickly. What the hell is that? There is. It's right by types of fire.
Oh, in Dark Astral?
Yeah, in Dark Astral.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Oh, yeah. You're right. There's like an
Yeah,
Overwatch
what
sort of
is
thing,
it?
isn't
Yeah,
there?
exactly. You're
Built
right.
in here.
Right.
Yeah, in Normal's Zweihander, no, there is not. But we're playing Dark
Right.
Astral.
Where is
Let me go through my PDF here.
It's
as
not
well.
suppressive fire. Suppressive fire.
Yeah,
will
that's for ranged weapons, though, not a
Yeah.
melee.
Oh, yeah, he's got his sword, right?
Oh, okay. Never mind.
Yeah, it might not work.
No, it doesn't. I'm gonna find it, but yeah, I think it's for ranged weapons only.
Good call, though, Jeff.
It's
Thank
like an
you
Overwatch.
for reminding me.
It's in my own person.
In Zweihander, no. There is no, like, hold turn, unless you want to move down the initiative ladder, and then that's permanently your number for the
Right.
rest of, I guess, the session. I'm going to say the combat, the session.
God.
All right, so...
What I would give for one grenade.
Just one grenade. My
Yeah,
kingdom for a
especially right
grenade.
now.
So these things file into the room, and then you finally get a look at what's behind these glowing eyes. And they definitely had red glowing eyes. and you see that these monstrosities, these must have been what Lily was speaking about. These are like, they have synthetic metal and skin grafted onto them. You can see their organs are kind of hanging out. Their skin is in fact a waxy, translucent sort of color, and they're covered in all sort of weird mechanical bracings all over them, and they almost keep its like flesh from tearing apart. It's stretched and disformed, and their heads are encased in a taunt mask, a stitch shut mask that they look through at you with these glowing dull red eyes.
This is good content.
For Dimmy.
Yep.
Make me a fear check, everybody. Resolve check.
Ooh.
Standard resolve.
Standard?
Upon
Ooh.
seeing these things.
Standard resolve.
Nice.
Standard resolve.
Oh,
Gotta be
Oh,
kidding me.
Emperor's finest there. Let me tell you.
Yeah, that's
Jeff,
some shit.
are you guys wanting to use fortune on those?
I'm not going to.
No.
No.
You're just gonna take the peril.
Yeah.
All right. 2d10 plus 2 peril and 6 corruption.
Ooh.
Roll low, right? 19
Ooh.
peril. Woo. That's a lot.
Whoa, so
Where does that put the two of you on your peril tracks?
Uh,
But me, it almost incapacitated.
I am incapacitated.
You see
Let
these
me-
things and you're just like are terrified. You've never seen such a thing before. This unholy bastardization. How does such a thing exist?
Oh boy.
Here's where I have problems with the
Smelling salts.
system.
You guys will all give smelling salts and all that good
Yeah,
stuff
we all
going
have
into
smelling
this.
salts.
So
Yeah.
I know you're not like useless for the rest of the adventure.
Can they crack them themselves, or do they need to be administered by one of us?
No, they can crack them. They just
Yeah.
Okay.
like
Just can't do a skill
incapacitated,
test.
he fails all of his skill tests automatically. That's not a skill test to
Right.
use a smelling salt.
So they'll just have to spend an AP to do it next turn or something.
Exactly. Exactly. All right. So these things
Jesus.
buzz and claw and kind of skitter forward. All they have are these like reinforced fists that they're using against you. They don't have any sort of weapons or anything like that. They're not carrying any pistols or guns or anything. And they see you and they just let out this terrifying like scream when they get up to your face, which causes the two of you to kind of stop
your
your
pants.
tracks. So the one that you injured, Lavrentia, is going to attack you. Actually, it's going to try and take you down.
Oh no!
Wait, where's my graphic? Take down. So that is a coordination test. I failed, so you don't even need to roll. Don't even worry about it.
Nice.
I failed. So now it's just going to try and attack you and hit you with its reinforced metal fists. But
And
past that,
I have 1 AP.
you
so,
can use that to attempt to get out of the way.
All right.
To
So,
parry.
and what is that? Roll.
8. It's under your talents and trappings. There's a parry button.
Thank you. Yes. Talents and trappings.
So these guys look like they're gonna like try to kick our ass. They're not trying to like grab us. Like they look like they just want to beat us up and then maybe grab us if we're unconscious or
And
something.
normal for the parry.
Yeah, standard difficulty. Yep.
Perfect.
You were able to get out of the way as this thing launches towards you with its fist, its clawed fist. Just kind of like slam it against the wall, move it out of the way. But Savos, let's see what it can do to you. Savos, what are you holding in your hand?
Chainsword.
It's going to try and disarm you. All right, go ahead and make me a coordination test to resist, please. Oh, you're able to do it even after being terrified by seeing this
Nice.
thing. You just kind of like push back your sword as it grabs for it. And it is now going to try and attack you as well. Oh, a critically fail.
Nice.
Oh, wow. Holy shit. It's gonna take 20 peril. Let's see what that does to it. For missing, critically failing during an attack. That's huge. And what we did last time, did I not give you guys attacks of opportunity when that
I
happened?
think so.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so go ahead and make an attack. I'll continue with that trend for our Dark Astral games.
I don't have that programmed in. I'm just gonna use my chain axe. I figure
Sure.
it's about the same.
Ooh.
You miss, but this thing is so feeble and weak. As it overextends and tries to reach for you, it like some of its skin tears where it's being held by its grafts, and it is actually incapacitated by the amount of peril it took. So it's just kind of like sitting there, like, or on that attack, it reached out and like, yeah, a bunch of its skin peeled back, and he's incapacitated. Or it. Dimmy, the man DeLorean, your turn.
Are the rest of them staying out there?
They have not
Okay.
scuttled into the room.
Then I will use my lightsaber, and we found out it has reach, so I can stay from here, right? Or do I need to move one closer? No, I can hit from here, right?
Wait, it has reach.
Yes.
1 yard.
1
That's
yard.
awesome.
Can I hit him? Right?
Um,
I'm one box away.
yeah,
What are you gonna
technically.
move?
Sure, go for it.
Okay. So I will spend one.
You're 2 squares away, Evan. You're 2 squares away.
Yeah. And
Yeah, I need to be
I know,
one square
I
away.
know.
Okay, yeah.
Do
Okay,
it.
I'll spend 1 point to aim, 1 AP to aim, 1 to attack, and then I'll see what happens.
Aiming?
What?
Where's the perilous stunts, Dimmy?
He's gonna throw it and have it go like a frisbee, just zipping through everything.
All right, then I'll spend 1
Oh,
AP
nice.
for punishing.
It's gonna try and parry. Hold on.
All right. Well, I still can do it.
Oh no, it can't. It moved. It did a perilous stunt and attacked. Forget
Yeah,
that.
screw
You hit.
you.
You hit.
7
So
or
9
9
damage?
9 damage. Yeah.
That's the one that's injured.
Yeah.
It's
yeah.
slain. It's slain. Do you want to roll for injury? Do you care?
No, I just
Sorry.
chop it
You
in
just-
half.
It starts to like cauterize the wound as it cuts through. All right, Dimmy. That's all your AP.
Yeah, Demi's impressed by his mastery of the weapon.
Okay, Suntarius takes us to you. You're a little
I-
shaken, but you're still with it, aren't you?
Yeah.
Or are you?
Well, no, I'm incapacitated. So smelling salt, whatever, however many AP, take all of them to dig it out and take it.
Sure, I'll just be 1 AP. Dig it out and use the smelling salt and give your head a shake. Your eyes go wide. And you're like, oh.
Okay. All right, so that's one AP.
Yep.
Okay. Then I'm going to shoot. I'm going to take my laser carbine, and let's see. I'm just do a single shot at this guy right here.
Yeah. Taking aim or anything, or just
Well, no, it's punishing. So I'm hoping if I hit, then I'll use that last AP for the punishing.
gotcha.
That's. Let me make sure I'm on standard. Yes. Oh, nice.
Ooh.
Hit. Not a terrible damage, but a
Hit.
hit. Okay, I'll use that last AP for punishing.
Okay.
Here's D6. Ah, terrible.
7, huh?
Yeah.
It's enough to do some hurt to it. Remember, this guy's also
Oh, okay.
incapacitated. Go ahead and roll for
Oh,
injury.
nice. How many? 1/6 or
1/6.
no? Roll a
Nothing.
one.
All right. Back to the top of the turn order
All right.
of Renshaw.
Now, because it's a shotgun, that's a gunpowder weapon. I can just, I can still use it in engagement.
Yes. As far as yeah, there's no reason why you can't.
If it's done like a blunderbuss, then on a 1 or 6 is when it explodes.
Well, what are the qualities on your gun? You can use engagement regardless. That's fine. But
Yeah.
what are the qualities? I'm just curious.
It's just punishing
right
and
back.
weak.
Okay. Cool. I was wondering if it had gunpowder, because if it has gunpowder, then you can reload it while engaged. If it had that quality.
It does not have gunpowder, most of these weapons have gunpowder in Dark
Yeah.
Astral. I would hope. I mean, might have gone to a
be
different
considered
propellant in
ballistic,
the...
which uses gunpowder.
Yeah. All right.
All right. You got this guy
yes.
right in front of you. You're gonna level your shotgun.
Yeah. Shove the barrel right down the mouth and pull the trigger.
Do it.
Hopefully.
Just like a neck, a body, torso left.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a hit. 11 damage. That's a kill. Do you want to roll some d6s for just for fun?
Yeah, just for fun.
injury?
Yeah.
Yeah, roll me 3d6. No sixes. No sixes.
Well,
All right. So that was 1 AP, right? Oh, you did attack so far. Is there anything else you want to do with your other 2 AP?
Get started on reloading, I would suppose.
What's the
I'm still
load
in
on
cover.
that gun?
The load is now it's 0. That's not right.
Now, as a pump action, is that one going to have?
I think it has 2 shots. Off the top of
Yeah,
my
I got
head.
the book. It's a pump action shotgun, 3 AP, the load. But the magazine size is 9.
Oh, 9.
If it's
You're
a
good.
pump
Yeah.
shotgun, yeah.
You're
Yeah.
good. You're fine.
9
Yeah.
shots close you reload.
Yep.
Punishing. Shrapnel and weak.
Oh, it does have shrapnel.
So that means that we are firing this thing with a cone template.
That's what I thought it had.
Right.
Shotty's had cone.
The shotgun does not.
The
But the
straight up-
pump
yeah.
shotgun and sawed off does.
Yeah, I was-
They
Correct.
know that. I'm just looking at the book right now.
Yeah.
I've been
So-
using the double barrel. Because that was what was on my character sheet.
Oh, so you're the one that you had from the previous game?
Yes.
Right.
So is that the song?
Unless
Okay,
there
so-
was permission given for a pump action, which I will not complain
they
about.
picked up
Well,
a
we
pump,
got
pump
one the
action
last
off the,
Yeah.
the previous
Okay,
encounter.
cool.
So if you want it, you can have it.
Yeah,
They would've
none of
given
us
it to you.
wanted it, so yeah, it only makes sense.
Hell
for me to
yeah.
grab.
Yeah.
All right, in that case, yeah, I'm gonna fire again. I would.
Or you can only
and
fire
I-
the one time.
Yeah. So
But
You
if
can
you
do a
even
crit
with-
with
even
stunt. You can save your AP.
I'll save the AP then.
Okay.
Yeah.
now, if it's cone, would it have been long enough to get out into the hallway and possibly hit some of those back there, out the door?
Probably.
It would have been long enough to hit you.
Not if they're aiming. If it's the first where it was at is the first part of the cone, then it's a past me.
I know, but he's
Yeah.
or she was aiming this way, so not
Yeah, that
not gonna
was
hit those ones in the hallway this turn. See you next turn.
Yeah.
Their bodies are also, if they're just in a line like that, the body's gonna stop the shot for the next one. If you think about it, right? Because the cone is a spread, so you're hitting everything in an area. But if there's like a guy standing in front of another target, he'll just eat all that buckshot for the guy behind him. Savos, what do you want to do? You got your power, your chain sword. I always call it vibro sword. Star Wars.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to. I've still got it in hand, but I'm gonna spend AP to pull out my pistol and kind of like lean out and shoot at that guy or whichever one I
Sure.
can see.
Yeah. Any of the ones you can see.
Auto pistol.
Yeah, that's a hit. That's
8
a hit.
points.
I'm gonna try and dodge it.
You can't dodge those
Why not?
because it's not like an arrow or something. I think it was in one of the books I read that you cannot dodge gunpowder weapons.
Yes, you can. So you have the fast quality. So whenever a foe is struck by weapons of this quality, they suffer a minus 10% chance to dodge or parry. So that means it can dodge or parry. It's just going to be a
Matrix
difficulty.
bullshit.
Yes, they can. Yes, they can. But they are not successful. And that
Nice.
ate up one of their AP. So you did what? 8 points of damage to it?
Yep.
Okay. Good stuff. What else do you want to do?
I'm holding the rest of the AP. I've got 1 AP left, so
All right, these things are going to come forward again. Skitter into the room. Everybody make me fear tests. No, just kidding. We got 2 targets there between Laurentia and Santarius. So let's roll to see who it hits. It's gonna try and attack Laventia again. 86, a complete
Nice.
miss. So it completely missed you. It's gonna spend its last AP to try and disarm you. But don't bother, because it failed its coordination test. The other one that scuttles into the room is going to be face-to-face with Savos. It's going to try and disarm you as well. Critical success. So it manages to grab your sword. You struggle back and forth, and it tosses your sword, or I guess your gun. You got a pistol in your hand. Grabs a
Yeah, I
pistol
have
out of your
both.
hand and throws it to the ground. You have both in your hands?
Yeah, because I said I'm holding on to because the sword's a one-handed thing. Auto pistol's one, so I just pulled that. That's why I spent 1 AP to pull the pistol out.
All right, it's going to toss your sword to the ground then. If it's engaged with you, it's going to target the sword and toss that to the ground. So your sword is on the ground, and now it's going to attempt to attack you. And horribly miss. Dimmy, the man. You're up.
I'm gonna do the same thing. Oh wait. Yes.
The myth.
Aim once.
DeLorean.
The myth.
Oof.
It's a
And
hit.
I'm gonna use an extra
17
punishing.
damage?
An extra one for punishing.
Nice.
20 damage.
You outright annihilate and kill this thing. Do you want to roll 3d6 for injury?
Nice.
For funsies?
Nice.
Yeah, man, that's an injury. All right, Jeff, how do we do this? We got a 72, right?
So,
72 is body.
Yeah, probably just bladed. It's a sword.
Yep, bladed to the body. Roll me a
At
d6.
Grievous. D6. It's gonna.
1. Lower side through and through. So you just like ran him through to
Yeah.
the bottom half of his torso. Just the laser just burns through him.
It's
and
from
then you pull
downtown, super far away.
Downtown.
Downtown.
Dimmy,
All right. Dimmy, the myth, the DeLorean. So, Santarius, that takes us to you.
So. I'll just shoot again. Yeah. Jeez.
Do you want to reroll?
It's a total miss. No, I don't want to reroll. I hate not doing anything in a whole damn round though.
How about a perilous stunt? Move up and perilous stunt it. Jeff's always in the chats during our games.
I
being
know.
like, use this, use that.
I know. You gotta practice what you preach, totally. And we will try a. I only moved one, so I can't. Okay, I'll try a
Armchair gamer.
takedown. Yeah,
Take down. Oh,
yeah. So.
Ooh.
Whoa.
You're going
Not my
unconscious
night.
again.
Well, we'll
Not
do an
my
attack
night.
opportunity on you this time.
Yeah.
Big F.
Oh, Jeff,
My
That's a
dice.
hit.
Oh, jeez, the dice hate me tonight.
that is a hit.
That's my second crit fail,
Yeah.
and I think I rolled 4 times.
I rolled terrible. I rolled low for damage, but luckily. Let me just calculate the damage here.
Okay. Mine's
8 points of
pretty-
damage. Does that do anything to you?
That takes me down 1. That would be
So
serious. 2 6s.
You're seriously wounded?
Yeah, I was moderate. Yeah.
Oh,
Uh-oh.
break out the book again.
Oh,
That's
boy.
what he hit with an 8. So that's in
80.
the body.
Yeah. 80.
What was he attacking with?
Just this is punch. So blood.
Oh,
Is there
okay.
bludgeoning in there? Yeah.
There's like crushing would be
So was that 8? All right.
yeah 8 should be body, and then a
Five.
4 on the body at serious. That could be something.
Oh, lung pounder. You must fail all tests that use your voice or breath. All of a sudden,
Oh.
comes in. You see Santarius. He goes up there. He tries to he lunges this thing to take this thing down. It just holds out its fist and hits him right in the chest, and you're
Solar plexus.
knocks the wind out of you.
Sternum.
Oh boy.
It'll be a rough one for you.
So what do I have to? What was that again? That was
Flip
terrible.
to fail all
Okay,
tests
flip to
involving
fail.
voice and breathing.
Jeez.
What does that even mean? It's like everything.
Stealth. He's just like
Yeah.
down a hallway,
No.
wheezing.
You just have to get him a mechanical one put in next.
Yeah, there you go.
All
I
right,
need an
so-
iron lung.
Iron
Yeah.
lung, yeah.
Yeah.
Laurentia, we're back to you at the top of the turn order. You've still got this one guy there standing in front of you. Santarius is
Shit, yeah.
leaving Savos'
Dying.
chain sword is on the floor.
Old man.
All right. Can I try to push him back a square? Try and get him away from the two of them.
Yes.
All right. That is.
What is that? I can't remember off the top of my head. There is an action for that. What is it? Where you push them back.
Trying.
Shove.
I know it's a powerful
Special action.
quality will take you back, but I'm trying
Special.
to think.
Yeah. I guess we could do a takedown. There's nothing really that does it. You can do a takedown and knock him on the ground.
Sure, I'll do a takedown. Yeah.
Okay. Try and knock him on the ground. So, coordination test.
If
Yeah,
I can
the-
have
the-
my skills open.
Brandon
There
said
we
the
go.
dice gods.
Yeah,
are kind.
yeah,
They sure are. Just have tonight at least.
yeah, yeah. To me, they hate, but hopefully that just means next game I'll be rolling great.
Yep,
Alright.
that's a fail.
Do you want to use a fortune?
No, I'll just shoot him
Okay.
with the remaining AP. Right, it's I have 1 AP left if I recall correctly, so I will do that. Yep. There.
Critical success. Nicely done. Roll me another
Nice.
d6 for damage. Or does it take into account? No, it does not. Roll me another d6. There's something else to add to the list. When crit needs to
D-
account for an extra additional d6 fury.
If divisible by 11, then
Oh.
rip.
12 points of damage. Oh, that's nothing to
Can you use
shake
your
a stick
punishing?
All right, and then do I have injuries that I can apply now? Is
at.
it
You did what? 12 points of damage?
12 points?
Do you still have an AP for punishing?
No.
Well, I do still have an AP for punishing. So
Roll me
wait,
the
do
punishing.
I? How much was
You
the?
attempted a takedown. That's 1 AP.
All right, so one.
Okay.
Yeah,
AP to
then you
shoot.
shot.
So you
Yeah.
should have
Yep.
1 AP left to do punishing.
There you
Oh,
go.
nice. Here we go. Nice.
How much total?
That is 20 total.
He's
slain.
down. He's out.
He's
yeah.
dead.
Nice.
He's there, there.
Yeah.
Like,
All right, Savos, you're up.
You pick up my sword
Yep.
for
1 AP?
one. Yeah, and I'm gonna poke around the corner and shoot.
The one that you shot last time.
Yeah.
Come on. There we go.
51. That's a hit for 6 points of damage.
No.
That's
Did I
enough
do anything?
to do 1 dot. And you get to
Using
roll
your
d6
move
for
tool.
roll d6 for injury, please.
Nope.
Is there anything else you want to do on your turn?
No, I'm gonna hold that other AP.
All right, these things, you hear them start to skitter away down the hallway. The
It's
remaining
really-
two.
really helpful of Lily to just like pull all of the bodies into her room for us.
Yeah, I know. Isn't that nice to move the bodies out of the way? So these things use their
Oh, right.
full AP to run. Just book it. You just hear just skittering down the
Yeah.
hallway, and you can hear them in the stairwell. Like they're
Yeah.
they're just like booking it out of there.
I'm saying, let him go.
Should we play your victory music?
Uh,
That wasn't really a victory.
no.
We live, so it's a victory.
Yeah. Yeah. All right. I
All right.
just picked. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
No, go ahead.
I just picked up the determination talent. So that gives me an extra 10 on top of maybe taking time and to then heal. I'm going to heal. It's what I'm getting to. If nothing else happens, I'm going to heal whoever took
Sure,
damage.
you want to do like an extended test also?
I can give
Yeah.
you my
Yeah.
med kit too if you need it. Need extra.
So
I'm
that-
good. I don't think any.
I took a hit.
I think it was just you.
Is that the only one?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I suffered peril. Their mental
Okay.
peril. when we
Brain
got-
damage.
Peril, you can sleep away.
Yeah.
Naps,
Hopefully I need
naps
to do
heal
too.
peril wounds.
Yeah.
Not stab wounds.
Yeah. All right.
All right,
Wow,
so
yeah.
combat is over. You've got 4 of these dead monstrosities, abominations lying in the room. Lily's like freaking out. This was the third watch. This was middle of the night. You guys were woken up by these things. She's like, "That's them! That's them! That's what's been taking people around here." Do you think that's what took my brother? Is that what took Saul?
Don't know.
Maybe.
Do we have communicators to get
Yes.
back a hold of? I
Oh
was-
no! Back to the top level. No. Just between the 4 of you, you have communicators.
do we have any way of getting in contact with the Inquisitors or anything? To like
Okay.
send basically a pickup crew, like, hey, you probably want to check this shit out.
The only way you're going to be able to call back up there is probably through the local enforcement office. But that's up to you if you want to take that chance. You're told to lay low.
Not those corrupt guys.
Do we have any kind of like code stuff? Like, hey, we can give Lily some money to get out of here, and like, oh, stop by the cop shop and tell them like the onions are ripe and
She
where to
said
let-
the cops are corrupted.
The enforcers, the cops told her do not say anything to anybody
yeah,
about
we're
any
not
of
telling
this.
the cops anything.
No, I'm talking about telling them to call basically up to give a code where they don't know what they're even talking about, but where we can let.
She
the
says, "I'm not going back in that office. I'm not talking to them again."
That's fine.
Why don't we check these guys out as best as we
Yeah.
can?
You'll
and
be the
maybe
best
Hopefully,
to-
find something.
This would be
Well,
your
I mean-
here.
If she wanted
We-
to move out anyway, we could just leave the body here, and whoever moves in next can find it.
What the hell is
I'm
that?
sure no one's gonna move
They crippled with terror and die on the spot.
Opposition would want these bodies to tear apart.
I would think so.
Probably.
in. All right, so
Yeah.
what do the bodies look like? What
Yeah,
what do
we-
we get from them?
Go over them very closely.
Yeah, they just have like patchwork clothing, just barely hang on to them. They look like they were once men and women. Like I said, their skins have been are grafted together. It's like peeling apart. There's metal bracings all over them, all over their joints on their fingers. They're reinforced. They're used to punch you with, and their faces are behind almost like a mask almost. Their eyes have been removed. And they're just glowing red lights in there. You've never seen anything like this before. You're
So it doesn't
this
look
is not
like
what
Saul.
you had signed up for. You were looking for
Yeah.
whatever Saul was carrying, and now this is a whole nother level of
Okay, so
Heresy.
these aren't okay. Nothing really similar to Saul.
no,
then.
nothing similar
Okay,
to Saul.
okay.
Okay. They don't have any compartments in their bodies or anything.
Oh, you can start cutting them open. Do you want to?
I mean, I have a lightsaber. I can do whatever I want. Did you?
I do what I want. Yeah, you cut them open. Do you know what you're looking for? You have to roll a heal roll.
Yeah, I
Anybody who's
dimmy
looking for
do
what
what
you're
I
looking
want.
for, you can
Don't
you
worry.
can make me a heal roll to dissect this thing on the spot and see if you can find anything out of the ordinary.
I can try
Uh,
a heal roll.
It'll be a hard heal.
Can I aid him with
HP.
my lightsaber?
No,
Like he's direct. Okay.
no.
Well, if I take my time, which is a half an hour, well, I guess it all depends. I mean, that might give me 10, and then I did take a heal focus, so I'm not suffering peril from that.
Oh, nice.
And then determination might also I could possibly have 20%, depending on how you want to see that. That's to heal someone though. This
You're-
is an autopsy.
This is an
so
autopsy. You're
so
a
make it
determined
hard.
fella.
I'm just stating all the facts. It's hard. Here we go.
Bargain. Hard bargain. Yeah, you can. No. If you're taking your time and stuff, I'll definitely increase the difficulty. Like I'll make it easier. We can take it up to standard.
Okay.
Round 2.
Still.
Nah,
Why
you're
is
not
that?
able to. These things are just like.
Right. That didn't. I still missed it, but I don't know. Oh no, never mind. That's good. That's good.
These things are just a bastardization inside. Their organs are in different places, and you're hard to kind of like piece together like what exactly is going on. You can't make heads or tails or discern if there's like little pouches or pockets. Hello.
Okay.
Hello, Shane O'Mac, 81. How's it going?
Does it this is something we've never seen before, obviously, right? Is there any way to tell, like, do they live via machine or do they live via their brain and heart and organs, right? Is it like a human or is it a machine?
It looks like it's a combination of both. It's now one's relying on the other.
This is Heretic.
Heretic.
Yikes.
Love it.
Okay.
Mm,
So you're gonna do your best to try and go back to sleep for the rest of the night.
yeah.
Come morning, Lily's like, I want to get out of here. I if you weren't here, I would have died last night. These things would have taken me away, and I would have ended up like them.
True. You are very welcome, Lily.
Or mental peril is gone now.
Your mental peril is gone.
Can I check real quick on the body to see if there's any sort of like marker or indicator that someone might have left, like a company stamp or some sort of, you know what I'm saying? Like a doctor might put a signature like it's art. You
Right.
never know. I mean, that is
Or even
Inspected and
some kind of
manufactured
brand
on this day
yeah,
by this
there might be some
by
sort
worker
of
number
something.
47. Yeah,
This
yeah.
is robot number 2. This is number 3. Serial numbers.
Heretic. Oak wins. Oak, you won. So what do you try to do? Scrutinize?
Yeah, I can scrutinize it.
Uh,
Scrutinizing man.
Let's do a challenging scrutinize.
Okay.
Should have made you do like counterfeit or something like that. Skills that never come up.
I have counterfeit. I can do
Do you
that.
really?
Okay.
No.
Yeah.
Skills
I
that
do
never
have
come
it.
up for 100, Alex.
Ah. Nope.
No, you're not able to discern anything.
I'm gonna try a heal on myself, and I don't know if enough time has passed to
Once
heal the other
Pause.
people a second time, or no?
Was it once a day or once 24 hours?
I don't know. That's
Off the top of my head, I can't remember if it was
oh, it
once
does
a
say
day or-
24 hours. You may
Okay,
only
so it hasn't been
heal
long enough
in this
to-
matter every
Oh,
24
yeah.
hours.
So it's not long enough to
Okay.
heal everybody else from that last scuffle. Because that was like in
Okay.
the late afternoon the previous
Okay.
day.
Now can I try it myself? Just because I was hurt in that fight last night.
Right,
This one.
right. So- this one now.
Yeah, this one right now.
Yep.
Okay. Jeez. Oh my goodness. Still a miss. No fortune.
No,
Oh.
you guys,
No.
we're at 9:30. We got like half an hour left. You guys haven't used a single fortune. I'm watching the clock and going, "Are you sure?" In my
I was
head,
gonna
like, "Are you
use
sure you
some
don't want to use
before,
fortune?" You guys are getting near the end.
They
of the
ran
session.
away.
Yeah, they ran away. Of course, they're not.
Yeah.
We don't
Not
need
that-
fortune.
No.
All right, let's go back to the big map. All right, so morning rolls around. You guys
Let's
are
bring Lily to the train station.
Right.
Lily to the train
Grab
station.
her some money.
Let's move your Skurzak down the.
Yeah, I'll make sure she kind of looks incognito or
Why is it
yeah.
not? There we go. Oh, it's not showing on the overlay because I have it all the way over. Oh yeah.
Just to the left of that.
There we go. Now everybody can see what we see. All right, so you take her to the train station. You're back in that little square, town square. There's that big statue came in. you remember correctly, the enforcer's office is right opposite of the train station. So you guys walk up, and there's a pair of officers walking around in this courtyard, and people are giving them wide berth. They're not getting near them. They look at them. They're staying completely away from them. And the four of you saunter in there with Lily between the group of you. And you want to buy her a ticket?
Yas.
Yeah.
Buy her a ticket and send her on her way.
And I'll give her my digits so she lets me know if she gets there safe. Not because I like Lily. I am just doing it as a friendly.
I like how you cut me off before I can even say anything.
A nice Dimmy guy. Dimmy, let me add another, name for him.
Sure, Dimmy. Sure.
Demi Lovato.
Here's my digits. Go.
Yeah.
Be sure to stub.
Yeah.
Hit like and sub. All right. Sure. You get her on the transit and see her off. So it's roughly 9 a.m. at this point. By the time you guys make your way down here and around, you get her on the train. You have to wait a little while for the transit to show up to get her because it's kind of like the last stop on the line. So what do you want to do now? Where do you want to head?
So Ervad is the friend of Saul.
Check
We'll
him
go
out.
see him.
Temple
And he's
area.
seen around the temple. The
We
priest.
check him, but what about this one dude that was pissed off about him coming up missing?
That was the
the constable. Yeah.
Maybe we should try and get all of our leads before we go to the main dude and cause.
Yeah, because right now we don't have anything.
The cops.
Yeah, not really.
What's going on here?
Yeah.
They're like, "Fuck you, man."
Yeah,
We're like,
yeah.
"Fuck you, man."
Yeah. Well, we killed some
The
guys and then
enforcers.
killed some more guys.
Yeah, I
and
imagine
then,
it not going over well. So let's try to see if maybe this guy knows
Yeah.
something.
Don't
Maybe
mind
the
this blood on
friends.
me, officer.
Yeah.
It's not mine. All right, so you guys make your way through the town square. You make your way past a market. Number 4 is a market there. It's bustling with activity. While we go through the market, why don't you go ahead and see if you can pick up anything else about what's going on around.
Oh, I have already so many rumors written down. We have dead, burned alive, wraiths, black pit, cave, north end.
Yeah.
That's all I got.
Yeah.
So we're rolling rumor.
Yeah, everybody go ahead and roll me. No, not rumor. I didn't say rumor, did I?
No,
No.
you didn't say anything yet.
Where are you getting rumor from, Evan?
It's just his favorite.
It is his favorite skill in this game. It's going to be an eavesdrop test, and it'll be a standard eavesdrop test.
Standard.
Rumor is Evan's favorite skill in this game, if you didn't know that about him already.
Not eavesdropping.
Me
I'm
neither.
polite. I don't do that.
I'm going to.
He
Hey!
picks anything up. All right.
There you go.
Jimmy, you're talking.
Okay. Jeff's got it.
Yeah, that was my one roll.
Oh, Jeff.
Let's make this a good one. It's the only roll I've passed.
Someone has to go to the bathroom. Oh, okay,
Yeah,
great.
exactly.
I moved away from that section of the...
Let's go.
I really gotta
No,
take a
'cause
shit.
Yeah, yeah.
Nobody passed it. I figured
Yeah.
you guys were done. All right. Oh, where is that section? There we go.
Number-
Yeah. Now, what did I give you? What didn't I give you?
You told me a burned wraiths. Let me see. Dead, burned alive, wraiths,
Excuse me.
in a black pit caved north end.
Yeah.
Which wraiths we can probably assume are these robot creatures.
Yeah.
Dead, burned alive. We haven't ran into that one yet, but we've seen a lot of burnt buildings. And there was the fire at the warehouse, workman's place or whatever.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes. So here's someone talking about since the Combine sold off so many indentures and the blackout fires, the whole district's gone to ruin. Now I can barely keep clothes on my back and food in my children's mouths. I don't know where we'd be without the almshouse some weeks. There's a new bit of information for you. The
Oh,
Ruins
wow.
poor almshouse.
Yeah, free food. All right. I'll let
Good
everyone
roll,
know.
Jeff.
Yeah. Thanks, guys. Let
High
everyone know.
fives all around.
Yeah. Yeah, let's
Oh,
go
like
check out.
sweet.
Let's go check this
Sweet.
friend out.
People are poor. They go to the alms house for handouts.
Yeah, they're crazy.
What a detective.
All right, so you guys come up to a small chapel to the Imperial Creed, is the domain of the alcoholic wreck of these denzines down here. So on the outside, it looks like any other chapel. You guys enter, and on the inside, the icons and statuary are alight with hundreds of tallow candles, all lit by the lost and the desperate, each one for a vanished friend, family member, or a scream heard in the night. So a frail, small, pale-looking, almost kind of sickly-looking man in priest garbs comes up to you. Oh, yes, are you here to light a candle for one of the missing?
Yes, we are, aren't we, guys?
Yes, we are.
I'll light a
Saul.
candle for Saul.
Better call Saul. All right, you light a candle for Saul. Oh, here you go. He gives you something to light it with. I have not seen you here before. Are you here visiting family?
How old are you exactly?
I am 174.
You look so brittle.
I am.
We are looking for Irvad.
Yeah. Whoa, who's what? Ervad? I don't know what you're speaking of.
I just call out, is there an Irvad in the building?
It echoes, reverberates in this empty chapel. No, I'm sorry. Who did you say you were again? An Ervad?
Irvad
Want
is
to try and charm him, or
Sure.
intimidate,
Give him some
or
money.
Let me
or
see what I
bargain,
got.
Just
or
put some money out.
guile? What do you want to use on this guy?
Well, I have really high fellowship. I have no skills that I can take in fellowship. So,
Well, charm.
all right, I'll charm it up
Charm it up.
by ignoring
standard,
him.
standard charm.
Nope. Oh, I can reroll. We have a
There's-
reroll.
There's
We're
no
not using it.
Ervad here.
Fortune point. There you go.
Oh, there is an Ervad here. How do you know him?
Oh, the dementia.
He looks around. He gets all quiet. How do you know Ervad?
I just screamed out his name, and now you're being quiet
he was
about
a
it.
friend of a friend.
A friend? Who? Oh. Well, and why do you seek him? Who shall I say is here? If I were to go get Ervad,
A
Yeah.
what are your names?
Friend of Saul.
friend of Saul?
His eyes
Or
open up.
Lily?
Saul? Oh, he's been missing for a while now. Ervad's been
Passed
drinking
on
himself.
past the Emperor's grace.
drinking himself.
I don't
Sick.
think we should tell everyone that.
Yeah, so the longer it takes, the longer it will be till we can find Saul.
He takes you, please come with me. And he takes you to a back room, like an office area. And then there's a man who's like hunched over. There's like empty bottles all around him. And he's sitting there and he looks up at the group of you and he's like, who are these guys? What do you
Is
want?
he asking us?
Yeah, he's asking you, what do you want?
We are looking for Saul. Well, some information about where Saul was last seen or anything to do with him.
Anything he was messed up in?
Who's asking?
A friend of Lily's.
A friend of Lily's. Oh, look at you.
Yeah.
Look at you. I've
Yeah.
got-
I've
she's
got
got-
her. I've
she's
got
my
her number
digits.
and everything.
Yeah,
Yeah.
here's her digits.
Yeah,
You want me to
check it
call her
out
now?
right here.
Go ahead and make me an easy charm
We did those
test.
digits.
Easy.
Put on the charm, man.
Putting on the charm, Dimmy. He's on camera right now to his millions of followers. They're all hitting like.
That's right. They're
He
putting like
turns to the camera, does one
the
of those
smiley
sides.
face
He's like,
emojis.
That's how you do it.
Yeah. He says, he sighs, he lets out a long sigh, and he looks down, he goes, Saul, I was with him that night, the night he vanished. We were drinking over at the Union. Not much, you understand, just enough to pass the time. And anyways, this Gangblade, I don't know who he was. I hadn't seen him before, but sorry, I'm rambling. This Blade takes issue with Saul. He was being very loud, running his mouth. You know, that's so he had a few drinks. Well, this blade, he goes and he cuts him. He cuts him. Not bad, you understand, but enough to show him who's boss. Just a cut in the chest. We've all had worse. We've all worse, like working on the job dozens of times. But you see, we weren't wanted at the union anymore. Not that night, so we turfed out. I was heading straight for home, but Saul, he was moaning about that cut. Wanted to go to the almshouse to see if one of them charity sirs would stitch him up or, you know, give him something for the pain. The lights were out, you know, it was night. It was middle of the night at the almshouse. But we could see it over there, shining in the dark. Me, though, I went home. The old place, it gives me the shivers. That was, you see, before all the vanishings really started. Saul was one of the first.
I'm scrutinizing him.
Yeah, exactly.
I have that ability. I can like know his motives and stuff.
All right. Without rolling, you can just
No, I gotta roll scrutinize, and then I can know like his like thought, his like motivations.
make me easy scrutinize. You're sitting there. I don't believe you, Irvad.
Shit.
Yeah, he's legit.
You want to re-roll?
Sure.
It's like the end of the. Oh, it's 20 minutes left.
Hey. All right, let's see what I get.
Yeah, he seems genuine.
Genuine. It's my next nickname for Demi.
I don't know what that means. He seems genuine. He seems 100% genuine when the story is telling you.
And so that's the last you've heard of Saul heading over to the almshouse.
That was the last time I saw him. He's going to the almshouse. It was the night. The lights were on. I've never seen or heard from him again. Then all these weird creatures start showing up and people go disappearing.
Did you try talking to the almshouse about his disappearance?
I don't want to go near that place. Are you kidding?
You say creatures, what do they look like?
I haven't seen them. I've only heard rumors. They're these monsters in the night that snatch people up and take them away. That's why I've been holding up here in the church.
How long was the like timeline for Saul and Saul is here? Like when he was missing and like the robots came or the whatever they are, creatures.
I don't know. He's one of the first that disappears within days. He disappears and then all of a sudden stories of these things start popping up here in town. People disappearing to them.
I take out a screenshot from Dimi's stream from from the robots before we killed them all, and I ask her, "Do they look like this?"
And he throws up through his hand.
God!
oh, he looks away.
You have to pay me royalties for that.
What is that?
Nothing. Okay.
That's a raft.
Sorry.
Poor guy.
Meanwhile, all the people in the alms hall are just like right in front of my soup. Like, really?
We're at the church. We're not at the alms house.
Hey, Evan. Alan just showed up. He wants to give money to troll you. It's all right. We're trolling Evan already.
You can't troll my Russian Jedi.
Jedi Mandalore.
All right.
That's right.
So he's like, oh, what is that? He's like shaking. He throws up. He reeks of alcohol. What is that? What did you show me? Now he's covered in vomit. It's on his hands. It's on his shirt.
That's what's been taking people.
Oh, that's what's been taking people?
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God. Do you think Saul's still alive?
He's not.
What? What happened to Saul?
We have very strong evidence that he has passed. We saw his body.
Very strong evidence. We saw his dead body.
We're here to
he just looks at you in disbelief. He's like, no. Saul, he's not dead.
I can show you a screenshot, but I don't know if you want to see it.
He just hangs his head down. He's sitting in a chair. He hangs his head down, and he's just kind of sobbing. Saul, I should have let you go to the almshouse that night. I should have stayed with you.
Did he have any other enemies that you know of that might want to do something to him?
No,
other
than those assholes at the Union bar, but they pick on everyone around here.
What about did you give us a name on the cop or?
No, just the enforcement.
Constable, yeah.
What about the constable? Any issues with?
They're useless. They're corrupt. All of them. They're crooks. Those aren't real police. You can't go to them for anything.
Would there be a reason one would
They're
be
in-
upset to find out he's missing?
They're in league with the local gangsters who run that damn union bar.
Mm. If people get injured, like, do they just go to the almshouse for surgery, or is there like another
Well,
place?
they go there. They seek any sort of healing or medicine. They give out food to everybody. It's the only way people are surviving in these times right now.
Mm,
We can use my wound as a reason to go in.
yeah. We're all kind of hurt a little bit.
You plan on staying here for now?
Yeah,
Irvin?
I've been safe hiding out here in the chapel.
We can get you out of here if you want the ticket.
How do I know that's safe? Saul, where did you find Saul?
Ooh.
Here?
That
point.
would not tell you.
Oh shit! We sent
In
Lily
this-
on the train. Yikes!
He's like, I gotta make a call. Hold on.
Hold on.
Lily, get off!
Oh no, if she's away from the area, she should be.
Yeah,
Where did you find Saul? Where was his body? Did he make it out?
we didn't find him. Someone else did.
Where?
That we don't know. That's why we're investigating.
It was on the trans.
Yeah, it was on the train.
He was found
Oh,
dead
was
on the
it?
train.
Oh,
Maybe on the train.
Shit. Lily, get off now.
Lily, play dead.
We'll hang
We just-
stay here in case we need to come back.
Just lies
for you.
down on the train. He goes, yeah, I'm safe here with the father.
Yeah, I think
protection
you're right.
of the god emperor himself, and he does a little.
Sign of the Aquila.
Yep.
Well, is there anything of import that we don't know? Anything else you could think of?
You're
Now that
asking
you're
him?
sober? Yeah. If there's anything
What?
else he.
I told you everything I know. What?
Okay.
Who are you, by the way? What are you?
They call me
obviously
the
don't work
man,
for-
and I just walk away.
What do you say?
So they call me the man, and I walk away.
You go, what a loser.
uh,
Well, he's just like, what? Who are you? You're not with the enforcers.
I'm not telling him. I just walk away.
You
What
said
was
we
your
would
cover?
best
The
not
co-
ask.
It was the
The
Cobalt.
cover was the Abyss. No, blue. I have it somewhere.
Nora looked it
Cobalt.
up for us.
Cobalt Assay was our cover.
Right. Which is just like hired guns. Bodyguards.
Or the
hired
man.
guns. The Mandalorian.
The Mandalorian's got to get his name spread.
Woo, 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 woo. It just plays as you walk out of the chapel.
This is the way.
Sigh. I agree. Sigh.
yeah, I know.
This is the almshouse.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's start walking there and just kind of converse about. Okay, so what do we actually know here? This is as we're walking, not sitting in her, with her.
Right. There's definitely heresy going on, but where it starts.
Right. I mean, we know the blades are corrupted down here, but it probably doesn't go any further than down here, even though maybe who they're working for has further reaches.
When it's
Yes,
the same
but
in
if-
every lower hive area.
Exactly. Right. That's the
Sure.
same story over and over again.
But listen, okay, so our story of
Right.
Saul, right? It was he got stabbed or slashed, and then he needed
Right.
to go get fixed up. He
Right.
disappears. So maybe the gang is purposefully stabbing people. They're attacking. Those people go to
Right.
the almshouse for recuperation, and
taken.
next thing you know, they're got plastic in their bodies, and they
Yeah.
wake up.
It's definitely possible.
Say the gang part could be coincidence as well. It could just be all the almshouse.
Right.
It could be, yeah.
Something could have run awry of him when he left the almshouse.
So the question is, why did they track him down? Because he was on the train when he was dead. He was not here, so.
Yeah, I still don't know why he was chosen over
Mhm.
any other person to be, and it might have just been a random.
Again, if he was a courier,
Yeah, Curry, exactly. For
what?
that-
Yeah, we don't know.
we don't know.
All right.
We need some kind of story, though. These people are going to
Yeah.
start asking questions, especially if they
Right.
start prying.
Irvad, we think is telling the truth. Lily, we think was telling the truth.
Well, we can have the injury with Savos here, but it's going to be hard to kind of ask about Saul, I feel.
Right. I mean,
Let's just
Yeah.
see if we can get a vibe for the area and see what we can see and hear.
Yes, I can use my keen insight.
Flashy showmanship
yeah.
at the almshouse. Is that what
Okay.
the plan is?
That's that was our conversation as we're
Yeah, that's
making
what we're
our way
going.
there. Just
No.
trying to talk through this, look over our notes, and
Number 5, all
You
the way at
know.
the far end of this damn thing.
I'll make sure nobody's like trailing or tailing us. See if there's any of those gang members that are following us.
More
since we-
alley fights.
Just to see if
Yeah.
anybody's watching, I guess.
Good
Make
idea.
sure.
Throw down in the alley. Yeah, go ahead. You can make me a awareness
Throw
test.
down,
It'll be a
showdown.
routine awareness.
Routine
let's have a
awareness.
couple.
Everybody
people
can.
just
Everybody
think-
can.
Yeah. Okay. A routine. Okay.
Oh
Routine.
boy.
Poof. The dice are not liking you guys tonight.
Oh,
Shit.
it's okay. We all can roll, right? It's fine.
Yeah, everybody can.
There we go.
Oh, that was a nice one. Savos had I think the bet. Yeah.
Again,
Oh,
head
yeah.
on swivel.
Anything with breathing or talking or whatever. Also, Jeff has to flip the phone. Did you
Yeah,
use your
that's-
tincture? You can use tincture, right?
I can use tincture. That's true. Yeah, I'll use that.
The breathing. Oh, God.
And I was just looking over my character. I take one more corruption anytime I gain corruption.
So you get 2+.
So what are you up to for the session? You got 6 for
Well, that
failing
was
that resolve test,
17. I think,
9
right?
for murder.
One for the tincture. It should be 16, but each one of those times I get one more. I always take one more.
So 19.
So 19.
Phew.
Wow, you guys are starting to
Yeah.
question this this tech priest that has joined you.
What do you mean?
Yeah.
We're in like the most questionable part of town.
No
kinda-
luck with the clergists in this party.
He's kind of evil. He's kind
Alright.
of evil. All right, number 5, the almshouse. Bear with me here as I find the almshouse.
So wait, what is our story? He's injured. What are we? His
I'm
friends?
injured too. So, I mean, we just.
Or we
ran
just
into-
do we want to be separate? I mean, I guess that's the question. Are we trying to? Maybe we could listen around and see if
That's
we hear
not a
anything.
bad idea. Just go in 2 and 2 and, say something maybe about, the blades are really riled up today.
Yeah, we could do that.
I don't know.
I can go with who's also good at talking.
My rolls negate every ability I have.
Well, I can go with you.
yeah, okay.
Maybe
Let's go.
Lavrincha goes with Savos.
I
Yeah.
can do that. Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
and we'll go in
Rachel be
pairs.
very talkative.
Yeah, so we'll just hang out or let them go first or
Yeah, whatever. doesn't
okay,
matter.
so we'll just hang out halfway down the block, keeping an eye on everything.
Wait like 5-10 minutes.
Sure. So you who are waiting down the block and all that, you are. You see, there's people coming, and they're there, talking about going to get food to get their handouts for the day. The other two who are going inside, you guys go to the building, and it's a large 3-story building. It's fronted with green marble, decorated and oversculpted prominently, displaying the Combine's crest of a gilded scarab before a crossed pair of burning torches. This building's in better shape than most. It's not completely vandalized and doors ripped off and broken glass everywhere. You guys enter the front door, and you're greeted by a large man sitting at a desk. And he says, "What can I do for you? Are you here for some food?"
He said could get some healing. I was attacked by ruffians a night before last.
Hmm.
In pain.
Healing. Unfortunately, we don't offer anything like that. We just have handouts here. You can grab yourself a bowl of protein gruel and some bread.
I was told I could consult healing here earlier. Somebody could at least look to try to help.
He kind of looks around and he looks back at you. "I'm sorry, friend. We don't offer any healing here."
I would do whatever it takes.
Whatever it takes.
you just kind of like hammer home that point. Whatever.
I'm not there.
He goes, no, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. We can't help you. You're gonna have to go up a level. You'll have to take the transit, and you'll have to get them to tend to your wounds up there.
That's way too expensive, and well, we have nothing.
Well, like I said, you're free to have a free bowl of some protein gruel.
Thank you. We'll head towards the gruel just to sit and listen.
Sure. Yeah, you guys go to there's a large kitchen cafeteria area, and there's people sitting here at these big long tables, and there's people waiting in line. They grab a bowl and they're waiting in line for this slop that's thrown
You said we
down
have
into a
comms
bowl.
between us, correct?
Yep.
Yeah.
So I could have had the channel open so they could be hearing what's going on.
Sweet.
Slop is being dumped into these bowls, and they're being given a hunk of bread, and people go and they sit down, and you guys are making your way down the line, and you get your handout, and then you take a seat amongst other people, or you're just gonna go kind of sit off to yourself.
Now, kind of in the midst of everybody.
While we're walking to our spot, I just sort of grumble under my breath, like I'm way too suspicious that he's not offering that when the father said that, right?
Irvad said it, the drunk dude.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
He said that's where Saul said that he was going to go. I mean, that's what Saul said.
Right. And he made it sound common.
Yeah, I want to sit down in the
Like,
middle
of
of kind of
course.
eating and just casual talking, like, oh, this chest hurts. I wish they could have had somebody here to look at, but they say they don't have anybody that can help with any kind of healing. Just to sit loud enough that anybody sitting nearby could overhear.
Right.
I wonder if it's because you look like an outsider.
Yeah.
Possible.
Yeah, you're saying that, and people who are sitting around you, they look at you, and they kind of like shift. Some get up and move away from you as you're saying that really loud.
Well, I'm not like yelling it, but just to where it's easy to be overheard.
Complain loudly.
Yeah, you're saying out loud, if only there was somewhere I could get healing. So the people sitting around you look at you, and they like shift away, and they get up. They'll take their bowls and they'll go to a different table.
Yeah, I'd pay my last coin if I could just find some healing.
I wonder if I put this blades patch on, if that would get us anywhere.
Try, or we could try to
it,
make you look like you're more severely injured than you really are, and maybe they'll.
Well,
Come
I'm
here, let me cut
serious.
you.
I'm seriously injured.
No, that's true.
I'm halfway there.
Yeah, me too. I'm already seriously injured.
Yeah, exactly. For real.
I mean,
No
look, it's
pretending.
just a lightsaber burn away from grievously
there you go.
injured.
At least it's cauterized when he does it instantly.
Yeah.
You won't
Right.
bleed.
Because I'm talking over comms so everyone can hear, but it's like, I don't know, maybe try this patch, or if there's another idea, or I'm just about ready to start lighting things up. We're not getting
kind of
anywhere.
whisper in the comms. I'm like, you want me to fake passing out to see what they do with my body?
Let's do that, and I'll get this patch set up on me in case I have to try to, or Demi, whatever one of us think that we can pull this off.
Yeah, I respond just let's wait for them to make their move, and then we'll make ours.
Then we'll
Start lighting things up. Holy shit! TPK. You guys are supposed to be like undercover, just like laying low, just shooting up this town.
Somebody heal me, damn it!
Tell me what's going on here.
The cafe scene in Pulp Fiction.
Right?
I'll look over to Demi. You want to try this, or do you want me to? And I got that patch out that I cut off that.
I think I'll put it on so that way I can say I brought you here, right? Does that make
Sounds
sense?
good. Sounds good. I hand it over.
God.
We'll sew it up or something. I mean, I can heal, so I'm assuming I got a needle and thread or something in this med kit. Put it on.
Yeah, wherever they would normally wear it.
I'm just gonna stitch it on.
Yeah, or however it is.
All right,
yeah.
roll me your seamstress roll. What was that? Craft or trade craft?
Trade
Oh, I have tradecraft.
Well,
Can
then
I
there you
roll?
go.
Yeah, I'll roll
Damien
it.
breaks out a
Oh,
needle
I
thread.
I
Let
do.
me see
Okay.
that.
Back in my country, I did
Let
many
me
of this.
let me assist you because I actually have tradecraft also.
Oh, dude, we're awesome.
Yeah, so
What is the
All right,
roll?
standard tradecraft. Just
I'll roll
put
a
this,
10 and you
this
just
damn
roll.
patch on your coat.
Okay.
Yeah.
You
So
know, you've
this-
never seen this roll in your life, but here it comes.
Like I
Yeah.
said, we're doing all of the underused roles
Woo!
in Zweihander tonight.
Oh,
Look at, I'm
jeez.
awesome at it, dude. I've
You
are
played it
awesome.
too.
99.
No. You take the best. Ignore
99
all
have
of
been critically fail. You puncture your finger and you start bleeding out of the ground. Street.
Yeah, you're bleeding
My
actually.
lightsaber goes off.
Yeah. Yeah,
All right,
four
so you put this patch
four
on. It
rounds,
looks
you're
good.
dead.
You did a really good job. You're quite impressed with your skills. Back in the old country, you get to sew all your own clothes.
They don't call me the myth for nothing.
Oh my
He's just
God.
gonna have all
You're
like
the
his
man.
15 nicknames that he's gonna have.
Okay, so you throw the badge on, and you just what, Santorius?
Well,
You're
I
gonna.
wanna
just,
like I
wander-
wanna
Well,
like
I think
put
we
him.
were gonna wait. Go
Yeah,
ahead.
well, yeah, we can wait for them if you want to pass out or do whatever. But I basically we'll wait till they give us like the go. But I
Right,
want to like
right.
kind of carry him in, like I'm trying to like bring him in, almost like if I was like a thug bringing in.
I think Lorenzo was saying like let y'all make
That
y'all's
sounds
move,
like-
see how well that goes before I do the pass out. Then we're all in the same area. If
Okay,
That's
so
how
I'm trying to like drag him in, not
Sounds
like
good.
aggressively, but kind of like treat him a little bit like trash, you know.
So you're dragging him in. All right, so the man at the desk he's wearing his big official uniform suit and looks at you. He's, what are you doing? Why are you bringing him here?
I brought the goods.
He sees the badge on his jacket. Goes, why don't you take him to the Union House?
Shit.
Wow,
Is that where we normally take him? I'm new. I'm sorry.
Who are you?
I'm Mimi.
Oh, Mimi. That's where Chord's men usually end up. What are you doing with them here? Why
Well,
you bring
he's
him here?
injured. You know, he's injured.
Well, go take him to Chord.
Oh, okay. And then,
That's
what
kind
do
of cough. Let's go.
Okay, thank you.
He
I will.
kicks Let's go.
Yes. Okay, going to Jord. Sir, yes, sir.
All right, Savos. What do you
So
want
they-
to try and do? You want to choke?
no, I guess we'll get up and leave, and
Yeah.
a few minutes like after they leave and follow behind
All right.
and regroup.
All right.
We can always
Regroup in
come
the
get
alley.
free food and pass out later.
All right. So we're gonna end it there with you guys regrouping in the alleyway.
At least we got somewhere.
Guys,
Jeez,
this
we got a
this
name.
that's killing me.
You got 100.
this undercover
experience for
stuff
tonight.
is hard.
Yeah, I know, right? We just want to shoot everything. 100 experience. I rolled
Okay,
9 for corruption. Ooh.
Woohoo.
I think Jeff's the only one who's
I
gonna
still get
corruption
one.
tonight.
Now I'll get
Well,
one.
I get 2.
You get 2.
So
I'm
that's
19, so it's equal to
All
or
right. And
yeah.
everybody else
well,
gets
it's because you
quarter.
didn't roll for I had 9 previously. I'm assuming you would have rolled
Oh.
over it. So I've got 2 corruption. I'm going to become a Chaos Marine.
Oh, dirty. Chaos.
Yes.
All right, so that's it for us tonight. Tomorrow we're gonna have a special guest stream. Theater of the Mind is gonna come on. There's no Journey Pro tomorrow. Unfortunately, not enough players can make it for the session tomorrow. So, Theater of the Mind is gonna do a special one shot at 6:30 p.m. tomorrow on the channel. So tune in for that. On Thursday, we still have Amber. I think she's doing her last or second to last session of Design Hander. She's doing the live redesign of the Zweihander character sheet. And that is at 5 o'clock Central Standard Time. And then the Lollygaggers have a whole new, or the Gaggers have a whole new show that they're doing on Thursday nights at 9 p.m. Central Standard Time. Friday night, the Defenders of Kobold are back with the Bloody Marches. And that's at 9 p.m. Central. And then I'm back on Sunday night with the Left-Handed Path, our Evil Zweihander campaign, where they're going to die to a vampire Sunday night at 9 p.m. Central. Tune in to watch them all die in the basement of a tenement. Good
Yep,
times.
then we'll have to make new characters.
Yep. All right. Have a good night, everybody. Thanks so much for joining us. We'll see you tomorrow.
Bye.